Yeah, I ain't no better. Broke bread with my enemy, I couldn't recognize him. I kept him charged up, I guess I energized.
Hit TV with another segment of sticking to the script. And today I'm gonna let him introduce himself.
JULIANOZONE6.
Okay. So, as again, I got some cheat code because I personally know him. But today we still gonna get right into it. So, my brother just dropped Dope Spot 3.5. Can you update the people or just tell them about the mixtape?
Yeah, it's basically just like another addition to my Dope Spot series. I got Dope Spot 1, 2, 3, 3.5. This like another addition to that. And on this one, I kind of like just, summarize a lot of stuff that I've been I touched on some of the stuff I've been touching on in the previous Dope Spot mixtapes, but I just kind of like summarized a little more and just kind of chunked it up a little bit and put a different angle for the people.
Okay. So the mixtape, Dope Spot 3.5, it consists of 8 tracks. So first of all, why did you pick 8 songs instead of 10 or instead of 4 or 5? Why you pick 8?
Well, it was just, at first I was referencing a certain amount that's relative to the drug game, which is 8 ball, which is 3.5 grams. But I just kind of like, I ain't go that far with it, I just left the numbers right there so it'll still be in the series. So it's relevant. So if you're a trapper, you're gonna say, oh, I know what you're talking about. But if you ain't, then you'll just think it's a 3.5, that's a part of my series, which it is, so it serves both purposes. So,
well, I think the viewers just learned something. For the people who not trapping, they understand something. And also, I heard you make this mixtape in one day, one night. Yeah. How did it come about? Tell us about that studio session.
Oh, it was just all my favorite people was in there, so it was just like the vibe in there. It was a whole vibe. It was a real wave for real that night.
Okay, I respect. So I'm gonna go down song by song from your track list, and I want you to explain some or every song in a couple words. So the first song is called Archives. Can you just break that song down for the people?
Archives, that was a song that I basically created just thinking on like, I just probably was just like going through my emails and I saw like an old email that was archived and I was like, it's been here so long, I forgot about it. And I was just thinking, actually you can archive the money, you can archive some money and forget about it. And I was just thinking, financial archive, I got some financial archives, And I just put that out there so maybe some people can try to get them some financial archives, because ain't nothing like having some old money that you done forgot about. Like, that's a great thing.
And you felt that was the best way to open up your mixtape, talking about financial archives.
Yeah, it was a good opening.
Because everybody can relate to that.
They understand no matter what you're doing, what job description or what it is, a financial archive is a great thing to have.
Okay. So this next song, Middleman, it's kind of special. I've been seeing your screens go up. I'm gonna just let you talk about how you feel about the Middleman.
Oh, that song right there that's a life story right there for me, that Middleman, because I just been like dealing with him in everything I ever did. So I made that song. It was personal, but it took off. The people kind of like started listening to it a little bit more than I expected, and it started picking up. I've been getting crazy direct messages about it, so I started pushing. I put it out as a single, then I put it on the other project, and they liked it so much I added on to this project as a bonus.
All right.
But I'm really like that song right there means a lot in America these days, because like the middleman is a big problem. People don't realize the middleman, they so used to him because they've been around forever. High interest rates, people go to the convenience stores and buy one soda for $1.80, and they ain't realizing they can buy a 2-liter for $1 and get more soda. Some people
more value for their dollar.
Yeah, some people they own middleman.
Yeah.
And sometimes they have to see it and say, damn, I didn't even think about that. Yeah. Some people, convenience, it make people don't think. Convenience, it stop people from thinking, because if it's right there, they ain't got to think. So they just go on and spend that money because it's there.
We're going to pause with the middleman. Do you have a quick story of when you snapped out of going to middleman, where you woke up like, dang, I'm no longer going to be in this situation where I'm breaking away from the middleman?
Oh man, it was so many incidents. But my biggest incident may have been when I think I witnessed somebody make a mistake, and I think I kind of learned from them making that mistake, and I was like, man, I never do that. Okay. I think my neighbor was living in their house so long, and I thought they were paying I thought they owned their house.
Yeah.
And all the time they had been paying rent for like 25 years. And I was like, wow. You let the middleman, you could have owned your house. The middleman like basically just destroyed you for almost 3 decades.
That's deep. And one final question about the middleman. Since this a good screaming song, who do you see doing any features with to do a remix to Middleman? Because it's buzzing in the streets of Atlanta.
I was looking like maybe Money Man, Bank, Joe Green, somewhere in that league right there.
Yeah, I think that'll be a hot collaboration. Okay, the third song out of 8 is called Wave. Can you break down the song Wave?
Is that what it was? Exactly what it was. It just and the producers made the song in the studio. It wasn't no playing period at all on the song. It just a wave came through the studio, and I just caught it and just knocked it out.
I listened to lyrics. Of course, I checked out the mixtape, and it's a part that I like when you say you gotta watch out for the sharks in the water and the crabs in the sand.
Definitely, because people come to the beach to have fun. They don't really be thinking about that. They step on it and clap. Oh!
I respect that. So people got to stay in tune. They trying to ride these waves or creating their own waves, watching out for the crabs who trying to bite on to the wave.
Yeah, because like anything you do is going to be somebody biting.
That's right.
Anything.
That's right. Okay. The fourth song, which is my personal favorite, called I Ain't Know No Better. Can you break that song down as well?
Yeah, that was one of my, that was an experienced structured song as well. Just pretty much, you know, I used to be so, I had my heart, like I think, I don't know, my compassion level be, I had to control it sometimes. I like to do a lot of favors for people or just do stuff. I don't like to see people in bad situations. But sometimes that don't help the individual, because you can give yourself away. Like, you can give away so much till you can give yourself away, and you won't have nothing for you. So I just kind of like, it was incidents when I was giving people stuff, and I just didn't know better. I just thought that's what you're supposed to do, because when you felt like I felt, but it ain't that. You gotta understand, you got your personal life, you gotta take care of your own well-being, your own health, and they ain't worrying about it. You gotta worry about it. But if you don't know better, you'll continue. So maybe that's a warning for somebody to say, damn, I ain't realize I've been doing too much for these people, and I need to stop.
Yeah, I really like that track. It's a good track. The fifth song is entitled Coupon, and you talking about you wish you can get a brick out the Groupon. You know what I'm saying? For the slow people, can you break that down? What you talking about?
Oh man, it's an industry as well, you know, as everything else. So you gotta deal with shrink. You gotta deal with the economic fluctuations. You gotta deal with all that. So, you know, it's a part of it. And, you know, there's been times where you just be like, damn, you know, I got no coupon, so I can just you know, get something knocked off. But
And I listen well, bro. You talking about getting it out the Sunday paper. I go in stores now, and I don't even look like people even buying the paper no more. They just missing out because they glued to their phones.
exactly. See, they got digital coupons. Back in the day, they have. Well, actually, they still do.
Yeah.
People don't really just read the color.
That's what I'm saying.
Like that.
But you on point. You still know what's going on.
Yeah, they got coupons.
What's your favorite thing you like to use your coupons on?
Anything. All coupons my favorite. Anything. All coupons my favorite.
Okay. The sixth song is called Run Your Sack Up. And I see that's the only feature you have on the tape. So can you elaborate on that?
That was a feature suggested through the producers, Tez and Drumalo. And they sent that over, and I was like, I like that one. And they produced that. They basically produced that whole entire project except for like 2 tracks on it.
And you from Atlanta? They from
Cleveland.
And that happened over through the link through social media.
No, they actually on administration.
Yeah.
So they all a part of everything with Tone and everybody. We linked up and we've been the chemistry though.
Yeah, good chemistry. I respect that. And the 7th song is called Numb. Can you just drive the people down memory lane of Numb?
That song right there was like basically, I was basically exhibiting my state of mind during my war. I feel like I went through a war at one point in time in my life, and I felt like I had to get numb so I could just take the pain and still maintain and do what I was trying to do at the same time. But it's just like with everything was going on, I done been through some crazy situations, and I try to just rap about what I really seen, and it for it to make sense the way it makes sense. And people that have been through that or going through that, maybe they'll find a way to cope with it better or a way to cope. But that numb was just basically all the stuff you go through in the streets, police, just all type of stuff just that you go
It's a line like you say, I never bucked on 12, but they always draw their gun.
Always. They always gonna drop. That's just how it is. Just that. That's how they do. It's the first thing they do, they come to your car, license insurance, unsnapping the strap. For what?
Okay, this is a good topic that we're gonna pause on for a second. What you feel about we've been seeing it over and over for years, from the 60s, the civil rights, even before that, slavery, just people in power. I'm not just gonna say police, just people in power, like taking the wrong actions into governing the people. How do you feel about those situations? And do you have any solution if you was in power that you can feel to orchestrate a better society?
It's one thing about society. Society is like a garden. You can't say every fruit that it bear. You can't eat everything that's in it, and they got insects in it. They're gonna eat your fruit. They got stuff that's gonna poison you need fertilizer to grow a garden. I just feel like America don't teach enough, it don't preach enough, and it don't structure enough fertilizer for America, for the world to like just really grow like it should. And some of the laws that we got, they need to be adjusted. They old laws, they need to be changed. And a lot of people don't understand what we really up against out here.
And in conclusion, the final song is called Important. What is important to you?
Oh man, that song was just like I was just so broken, so poor when I was growing up, till I had to make myself important. I had to figure out a way to make myself important, because I was overlooked. I felt like I felt like a nobody. That's how I felt like, and I had to make myself important. By any means I could attempt, I was gonna do it. Crime or whatever I could do, I just wanted to be important.
Okay. I ain't gonna go back in the past and like the other interviewer try to trick you, you know what I'm saying, incriminate the thing we're gonna talk about now. How you see yourself getting important in the rap game?
Staying consistent, staying real. Don't run behind nobody at all. Don't wait on nobody. And learn from every loss. Every loss. Learn from every loss. And one thing you can't never do, don't never try to figure out nobody else's antidote. You gotta come up with your own. Because sometimes your symptoms be different. And people with different symptoms, they gotta get different treatments. So, you know, it's a different disease out here, man. So you gotta know what you got going on and how you gonna do it.
Alright, bro, I respect it. So, going from Dope Spot 3.5, I know you got a ton of more music to drop. You gonna keep entitling them Dope Spot, or you got another mixtape in mind, or you ain't got that far yet?
I don't know, it's just like, I know I will be dropping Dope Spot 4, The Fortress, at some point, but in between time, if any other topic come up that I want to address, it may be a single that come out of nowhere. I like the music, so if something come across me that's strong, I'll make it and put it out.
So catch the people back up. Can you name all your mixtape out the top of your head? Cause you bubbling now, but a lot of people ain't caught on to the old stuff. Can you bring them up to date?
My first mixtape I ever dropped was Eyes of the Stove. My second one was Crack, the Epidemic. My third one was The American Trapper. And my fourth one was, no, you know what? Yeah, that's right. And my fourth one was Dope Spot. My fifth one was Dope Spot 2. My sixth one was Blood on the Bricks. My seventh one was Dope Spot 3, and this eighth project, Dope Spot 3.5 is the eighth and final project at the moment.
So I was scrolling down YouTube, and there was this guy named Stick TV, and he shot a vlog at Whitewater called Zone 6 Day 2019, and using a lot of the shots. How was that experience?
I mean, that was big. That was a big day right there for the city, for the hood. That was nice there, man. That was like, and then crazy thing, that was my first time ever going to Whitewater.
You from Atlanta, and you ain't never been to Whitewater.
With being important, I basically was just trying to become important to the point that kind of stuff wasn't even
important to you.
Period.
Okay.
You know, it was different levels of important, and that just show you where I was at in life. That was my first time ever going to Whitewater.
Sitting back watching, I know a lot of people was walking up, and the first thing they were saying to you was like, "Got to get rid of the middleman." Yeah. So how that felt, just knowing the people embracing.
Yeah, that's crazy, because I didn't know people was even tuned in like that. So I just was like, that was a blessing for me right there. And it gave me confidence, more confidence to push the record more.
See, they go back to what I tell people, social media cool, and you can post all that, but ain't nothing like going face-to-face, mingling with your people and getting the feedback. Because back in the day, people did footwork. They did so much footwork and was hand-to-hand combat. So I think going out and mingling with people, it wakes people up to like, oh, it's still a real world out here.
Exactly.
And these people really like, they look at me in my eyes and they ain't just double tapping. It's a different experience, right?
Yeah, in person. They can't lie to the eye.
Yeah. Okay. So I know growing up in Zone 6, you had the East Lake Day, the Edgewood Day, Kirkwood had a little day. What was your favorite day growing up? Because a lot of people just catching on to Zone 6, but
I used to be in all days. I used to be in the whole Zone 6. I don't like it for real. The whole Roundtown, Edgewood. I used to be in all over the whole Zone 6. I'm from Kirkwood. I used to be around all the other parts of Zone 6.
Yeah.
So, everywhere. That's why.
So what's your best childhood memory? Because a lot of people want to be from Zone 6. Then a lot of people, they just like our culture. So what is like a good story you can remember, like growing up, like one of your best moments coming up out of that community?
That community, when you say best moments, it kind of like it can go a lot of different ways when you say best moment, because it really wasn't no best moments. And maybe the fire hydrant or something, when you was little playing with the fire hydrant for a little while, or when we stole a breakaway from Candler Park and put it up on our pole. Or something was a good day for a little while, but it really wasn't too many good days in the sea.
What you saying? A lot of struggles.
Yeah, man. Childhood was rough. You know, my little brother, I lost my little brother in the house fire.
Do you mind me asking what age he was and what age you was?
He was 3, I was like 14.
Wow.
So.
Was you there?
Nah, I was at school.
Wow.
At Cohen Middle School.
Wow.
I ran all the way home. That shit was like. So it really wasn't. I was young then, and before that we were already poor. So it was like really. It wasn't really nothing. It wasn't no happy moments growing up, honestly. Till we started getting money.
Yeah.
And we started balling in. But we thought we were balling, we were stalling though.
Okay. Yeah, I respect that. So a lot of people just see now with the chains or the whips you had. But
yeah, they see the chains.
You'll give all that back, right? Yeah, you'll give all that back, right, to have your people back.
And I lost another brother, so it was like that wasn't the end. That was the early one. Then I lost another little brother playing with a gun, and he shot himself in the neck. So they're paying the price. All this in the same vicinity, in the same hood.
Yeah.
So it ain't been too many bright days, like in growing up. So the only thing you had was some activities here and there. And then that shit was basically illegal because we stole the basketball goal shit.
Yeah, I feel you. So when you say when that mean a bright day, so when you go into the booth, does that take away all the pain away when you recording?
Yeah, that's a different word for me. I like it. When I go to when I record, it's like therapy. It'd be like therapy for me. I love going in the booth. Just.
Do you feel you record enough? If you had it your way.
I record enough, but me personally, I can record. I probably record 5 songs every day if I just wanted to, or more. It just have me like the more music I have, there'll be more. I just go keep putting it out. So I just try to space out a little bit and let the music circulate a little bit before I put it out there. I usually just putting it out too fast. That's how you gain fans though. And they gotta see what you gotta work that. They can't just be like, oh, you put out a mixtape once a year. You gotta show them that you make music. And the attention span is so short, they forget about that record. You gotta give them another record to remember. And some of those people that didn't see it will go back, but you would rather your music bring in a new fan and keep the ones you got than not drop it all and lose the fans that you got already. So it's a gift and a curse.
So following you on Instagram, I seen a clip of an upcoming video called Soul of a Trapper. And Soul of a Trapper is not on Dope Spot 3.5. So tell the people where they can find it and the direction you going with the video.
That's on the Soul of a Trapper project. It's on that project right there. And that was a video basically just a visual just to introduce, which I came up with. I wasn't even gonna shoot no more videos for that project, but I was just riding to it. I was just like, man, I'm gonna shoot a video for this project. It should be pretty dope. Pretty dope visual. But you can go back and check that song out. It's the intro on Soul of the Trapper, Dope Spot 3. That's the intro.
Okay. All right. And any more video, out of all the videos you done shot so far, do you have a favorite?
Definitely.
Which one?
The Trash video.
And why?
Because that was like, that was just my real. I remember those moments, like them moments were perfect. Like that's just the way, that's just what I was doing at that time when I was like, we were growing up, picking up cardboard and cans, and you know, somebody would throw some food away with some parts of it that was good, or it was halfway good. We'd take it home, trim it off, molded bread, take the mold off of it, and just whatever we can to save the food, just to survive. And like till my mama got a way to get food stamps and stuff like that, but we had so many, it was so many of us that it still wasn't enough. And my daddy, he wasn't no provider, so it was just basically all on us.
How many siblings you have with your mom?
It was 8.
Are you the oldest?
I'm the oldest son that survived.
Okay.
So it was 8, and I said 6.
Wow. So I think that would make you stand out as an artist, because a lot of people can brag, a lot of people can talk trap talk, but you can give people real reality and the struggle what people, a lot of people really go and they try to hide it, and you let them know it's all right. You can overcome all that.
Yeah, you can. Like once you make it up in your mind that you want to become important, you gotta figure out a way to do it, and it ain't gonna always be no criminal shit. It ain't gonna always be no legit shit. It might be a combination of both. It might just be paying attention, and you come up with a plan from watching other people, and you get you a little portfolio together and a blueprint, and make you a situation. Ain't nothing wrong with learning from somebody else, but you don't want to try to mimic their exact moves, because you don't know everything. You can taste the dish and don't know all the ingredients in it. You can say, oh, it got some tomato sauce in it. I know that, but what kind of tomato sauce? You know, you just gotta kind of like know what you're doing, and you gotta be determined.
Okay, as a kid, I can only speak for myself. Like what I do now today, shooting videos, doing photography, that ain't what I wanted to be growing up. It just kind of like was a hidden gift, a hidden talent, and I just ran with it. And I hear you talk a lot about trapping and stuff. Me, I might be wrong. I don't think as a kid that's what you saw yourself like. Oh, I'm gonna be a trapper when I grow up. Where did you see yourself being as a kid?
As a kid, I was 5 years old when I started. Really felt like I was conscious. I knew how to read and count well. I can remember reading. Like I know, cause my mom used to teach us at home, so she had us reading stuff that when I went to school, that stuff we wasn't even on there yet. So I honestly, I don't know. It was 3 things I wanted to be. I wanted to be a singer or a preacher. But the preacher was an influence thing, because my dad, he tricked religion. Like he like one of them people that play with God, like a dirty preacher. That say, for instance, one of the preachers that steal from the church. Like he like one of those type of people. But he started introducing religion, but then he was a wicked person. So it was kind of like, it was that game. So do I really want to be a preacher, or did I think that what I wanted to be? Because that's what he was showing. But when he changed, it was like, okay, see a person with a small mind, that'll confuse you and it'll make you hate religion if you didn't see it right. But you got to understand, some people be wicked, and some people be evil. It's just how far you gonna go with your wickedness. And I just felt like I done did a lot of shit. But I really wanted to be like a singer. I want to be a singer, a rapper. I want to do all that.
So that way the harmonizing come from in your song.
Because my neighbors used to be like, y'all come over here and sing us a song. Come over here. So we didn't like really have no friends or nothing. Like the only friends we had were like our neighbor next door. We didn't come outside. And like they were the only person we used to go over there and sing little songs for them. But I wanted to mess with entertainment, but I got caught up in the trap.
So like, and then go back to a question I asked a couple segments back that when you in the booth, you free.
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly. So it'd be like, it ain't none of that. It ain't no the police coming, I might catch a cell case, the rob was coming. That when I'm in the booth, it's just earphones.
And you ain't just all, and people like, cause so much fabrication and fugazi going on today. You ain't just, oh, I'm just talking trap. Like you really live that life, and that's why you try to, like you say, make songs like Trash and Soul Over Trap. You ain't just glorify the money, you glorify both sides, the struggle, the pain.
The reality of it.
Yeah, you ain't just doing it just to say you doing it. Like it was a lifestyle, a real lifestyle.
Yeah,
and it ain't nothing to play with.
Right, and I'll be trying to put that out there so people understand that, cause you might come out here and say you want one pair of shoes, and then you might say you want 1,000, then you get that 1,000, then you say you want 10, then you get that 10, then you say you want 100, then after that you chasing 1,000,000, and on your way on that 1,000,000 chase you catch a Fed case. Dreams going down the drain, so then that take you back to what's the game? A real rich kingpin, he ain't riding around in no Benz and none of that. He low key. Then you find an average person in the world who got a regular job, they ain't riding around in no Benz. They got a Honda or a Toyota. So what more are you going to be by being this ultimate trapper? You're gonna be in the same car, and you're gonna be trying to, but so it's like kinda, if you're doing it, do it for the right reason, the right way.
I respect it. I appreciate your time, opportunity, sit down with the new segment, sticking to the script. And really like all the news, I stay sharing it. I'm gonna put it below, but can you just tell the people where they can follow you and go get your music?
JULIANOZONE6 on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, same thing. My music on all platforms, Spotify, Apple. Live mixtape, my mixtape, all that. It's on everything. Got lots of videos out. Subscribe to my YouTube page, Polygraph. Stay tuned. That's all I can say. Stay tuned. Big stuff coming. Make sure you stream it. Make sure you streaming that Middleman. Trying to get me a plaque off that. Trying to go platinum off that Middleman.
I believe in you. And the last thing, you always say some encouraging stuff on Instagram. What you got on your heart right now in this moment? Any advice to give to people who watching this right now?
Right now, the only advice I want to tell people is don't act off talk. Like people be talking, like don't make no move off what nobody said. Make sure you're making a move off something you can see, something you can feel.
Okay, and we out. Below, I'm gonna have where you can find everything. And as he said, stay tuned.